because this crowd is loud, and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. He signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Facing off with him here, Sean McDermott, head coach of the Buffalo Bills. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we are off in Western New York. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready? Play fake. It's Love. Cut down the field. Golden. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Check team. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Check team.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready at 45. Wide.
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense was flying around and making the play. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Sanders sends it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I got to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
On the return, here's Ray Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Another one for Cook. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Catch made, left side by Palmer. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. 3rd down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And we're seeing... More and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now Love on the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st down, Packers.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
33, set, go. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacob. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Close check.
They stick with Jacobs. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 2. Lots to throw. got his man. Shakir has it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Love from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Love now. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their early lead to 9. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. After the QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers go up 10-zip here in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
6-yard loss.
And they were in a defensive meetings this week. That's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
The The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard
Ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action. Love. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers send out their punting unit. Back deep to return is Davis. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Feels this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a man right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 3.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Good for a Bills 1st down.
Round 80.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's Allen. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Going deep here for the end zone. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for them.
Well, Sean McDermott didn't like that call. We can tell. He's got the challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession. But did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
After review of the
So
play,
Sean McDermott's
ruling on
challenge
the field
unsuccessful. The call stands. Allen on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Cook trying his one up the gut. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Here we go, third and less than a yard. This is a design run for Allen. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bills making a one-score game before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown! They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaden Reed to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
Ready. Left, set.
Love with it on first down. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the Packers.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Cut by the open man. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. On in the red zone on first. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Brings up second and goal.
56, 56. 180.
Now run by Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed.
Jaden Reed on the return.
The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter. But that is enough time to get a drive together. On first and 10, here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
A gain of 15.
Come on, set.
First down, Green Bay.
Love from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing again. Love. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
12, 10, set, ready. 60.
Love. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Love looking to pass. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
319.
Throwing here just before halftime. Looking the sideline, that's Palmer. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And it's the veteran Christian Kirk. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Steelers, trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss, they lead at the half. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is the Bucs running back. He's looking for the end zone, holding on to the football. The high draft pick has his first NFL touchdown. The Buccaneers, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback. Everything's going his way so far. One of 3 first-half touchdown passes. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season.
Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
319!
This is Cook. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third-down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They'll run it with Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Allen going to the air. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
The score, Bills 21, Packers 17.
Bass now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Packer offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 10.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. It's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go now. Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
3rd and inches.
Quick, yellow. Ready.
On a sneak, it's long. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of the snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
Here we go. Set. Set. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Looking to throw. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Check.
Play fake, it's Love. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I I think he has on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Bills 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson now on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. It's Allen. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Play action now, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Going deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Brown 80!
They'll air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and that will not be enough for a first down. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's tackled for no gain. A touchdown aside, and that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an out-run block. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Keeps away from one, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal for Allen. And he's got it. It's in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score. And take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
The score, Bills 28, Packers 24.
Pass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
On the return, here comes Reed. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Okay,
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set, cut.
Now Love on the play fake. This is Reed working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Love. Has his man. It stops. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Jacobs running behind center. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
There's Love to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. Kraft has it. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
To the air with Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inches. They get set for 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. He's got it complete to Reed. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard
Yellow.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Check pink.
Jacobs trying to run his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
31. Bills 28.
Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by only 3. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Setting up to pass. Quick slant to Samuel. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
zone.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. The Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 5.
Now to throw.
3rd and 5.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The 3-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Round 80!
Right play, straight ahead. And he's in! And that's a touchdown! And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
35. Packers 31. Timer pass.
Fast now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me